Hi, this video is a little late, and that's completely okay, and I have no excuses other than we had a good Mother's Day. I have never celebrated Mother's Day, like, really before, but we went out. We went and walked and saw a lot of flowers, but that was not the most interesting part to me because apparently the place where they have the flowers has like the most Pokestops I've ever seen. You don't even need to play the game to know what's going on here. The last time I saw this many in one spot was like Chicago, and it was quite a sight. So I'm quite glad that trip was as fun because flowers and nature and all that is interesting to me. I don't mind it, but I don't know. I don't feel whatever people are supposed to feel whenever they're looking at flowers and plants. And my mom, dad, and sister are all uniquely interested in botany for whatever reason. And I can appreciate it, but I'm not driving out of my way for that generally. But it ended up being fun because I was able to entertain myself playing that while everybody soaked in the nature. It was a good time. And then, this is why the video's late, sister and I finished the first movie of Star Wars, always a win. And then we had a lot of food, steak and ribs, and that was quite enjoyable. So I hope you guys did something today. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's, I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about YouTube plugs, shall we? So we got the Ravager video went up, the video that none of you asked for, but I think it was good. I gave this weapon a proper look after the fact, and a lot of people really liked my transition at like 4 seconds in. I didn't think anybody would notice, but that turned out really well. And to those who are watching the stream, they know how that came to be. Anyway, little fun stuff like that. The starter guide's a thing. And I have a video coming out I don't know when it's going to come out, but it is recorded and doesn't require too much work. So I'll probably share that with you guys soon. And yeah, so I'm always trying to plug the recent videos just in case you guys missed them, but there's nothing crazy new coming out that I haven't already shown. So yeah, we have a Legendary Survivor available, Legendary Thrasher, and then we have a Plankerton mission and a Ventures mission and another Plankerton mission that are just providing all the survivors. So if you need survivors, there you go. On the BR side of thing, we have nothing new, which is okay, but we have Blaze and Galaxy Scout, a couple of fan favorites, and then all of the skiers are just here if you want them. Feel free to use code Mista. I really do appreciate it. It does make a difference. And I need to burp, so expect that to happen at some point, but it's okay. All right. Didn't have to wait too long. Feeling good about that. Let's go into Ventures. Archer apparently, so he waits every time just because he's always here to help. But when I'm late, I don't always help right away. So he minimized the game when I sent out the tag on Discord. Yes, if you are on Discord, I do give you guys heads up sometimes. Like I knew I was going to be late 20 minutes in, and yeah, they weren't thrilled about that. But I love the reactions to these things. But, if you guys want to get the Beast fans roll, I always tag about these videos. But Archer apparently forgot he had the game minimized after like 2 hours. So, sorry. 2 purple survivors and the 58-4 player. Yeah, and then there's really nothing too much going on until like the 108 zone. So we're going to skip ahead all the way to here. 4x lightning in a bottle. And I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting something. Okay, yeah. So in Ventures, in the 46 zone, which I know do not queue that mission. Whew. Am I missing this? Yes, Legendary Anteater Trap. Really solid endgame trap. Super boring for anybody who already has it, but if you don't have the Anteater Trap, you should be grabbing a copy of it and checking out my video down below. The perks aren't complicated, but I do get more into like what it's capable of, although there are a couple of changes. Like I don't think it affects exploding death bombs anymore, which is kind of shitty, but it is what it is. Still a worthwhile video, and I've covered the Anteater Trap pretty extensively on my channel, including its changes, since my original best perks is completely obsolete because the range perk did not exist. Pretty good buff. I'm pretty impressed that they updated that to make it so useful, and it is available in the 46 zone, and yeah, the survivors I showed in the 46-4 player. So yeah, we have 4x reperk in the 124-4 player, and the 140s are pretty boring. I mean, really good single-player missions, maybe something, good to scoop up that 18,000 Ventures XP each mission, plus what you actually get from the alert, because it's kind of tricky. You get the 18,000 guaranteed, and then plus however much you get from completing the mission, and it varies, but worthwhile doing if you need the XP. And then in the Twine side of things, we got 4x lightning in a bottle and evacuate the shelter, and a legendary survivor in the 88-4 player. And then that's pretty much it for a while. There's nothing too much going on today. Like, I'm double checking. There's like the bear in the 100 zone. Pretty all right shotgun if I can even find it. Am I blind? It is definitely in twine. I don't, where, oh my god, it's all off to the side. No wonder I missed it. So, I mean, the bear, it exists if you want it. That's a thing. It's not the greatest shotgun, I'm not going to lie to you. Skirmisher Edge, pretty sure he's shurikens or something. I think anybody who's watched this series long enough knows that if I don't know what a hero does, it's a bad sign. Yeah, throwing stars energy cost. That's not bad if you're spamming throwing stars. So I'm not even gonna knock it. If you're using throwing stars, he's your guy. It's just that generally the root problem is if you're using throwing stars. But hey, maybe they'll buff them in a future update because they are working on all the heroes right now. So 4x reperk in the 132 4-player, and in the 140s, we got a little bit going on. We have a 4x perk up plus 225. 4x lightning, nope, 4x Eye of the Storm plus lightning in a bottle, 4x legendary perk up in the 140, and then the 160s are, yeah, 5x reperk is great. Category 4 gives you a ton, retrieve the data is easy to run. Vacuum tube revolver is a nice change of pace if you guys want to spec that up with chain lightning. It's actually like better than you might think, and that's kind of it for the 160s. So if you're looking to get that hero supercharger, you can knock it out. But I have not played any of my hero supercharger missions. What day is it? It is Sunday. Okay, I should probably do something about that. Oh, that means tomorrow's podcast. Holy crap. Woo. Anyway, let's move on to Canny, where I have exactly one thing written down in all of Canny, and that is the 64 zone with a Thrasher in it. I've mentioned this weapon a ton, but it's actually been a really long time since a legendary copy was available, so grab it. It is the best available SMG in the entire game. I say available because technically speaking, the Founder's Quickshot is like a direct upgrade from the Thrasher just because of that 6 perk down there, but if you don't have the Founder's Quickshot, you can't just go buy that pack because it's not available. Thrasher is the strongest SMG in the game. Like, it's not an opinion of mine, it just is. There are some tricks with some other perks, but that is what the best SMGs video link down below is for. It goes down the rabbit hole that I'll avoid today, but for all intents and purposes, the Thrasher is definitely worth grabbing, and it's been a while since we've seen a legendary copy, so go pick that up. Copper Lightning Pistol in the 70 zone, and that's it for all of Canny. Now, Plankerton, we have 4x drops array in the 19 4-player. Then we've got 2 blue boys in the 23 4-player, so if you need to fill out your survivor squads, you're in the early game, that's a great mission for it. And the 44-player, a couple of survivors again, so yeah. Also, Trailblazer Quinn, if you're brand new to the game and you're running these 40 zones as like your primary missions, she's a good one to pick up, because Trailblazer Quinn, I believe, is a Teddy hero, if I can even find her. I'm probably staring at her. This happens all the time. We're ordered by name, right? T, where is there? On bottom left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Teddy damage. Teddy damage and fire rate. So if you're a brand new player, even a blue copy of her spamming Teddy is a really nice way to easily get through those early game missions. And I have no notes for Stonewood. So thank you, Archer, for always being here and waiting 2 hours for my nonsense. And for the first time in a while, we're just going to blaze over the BR shop. Pun absolutely intended. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can hear the crowd. Galaxy Pack is available. I mention this like every time, but it's a fan favorite, super good bundle, and because of the 5% that creators get, if you use my code or anybody's, just you buying this 4,000 VBuck pack is like $2 for whatever creator you punch their code in for, and that adds up. So if you haven't somehow already gotten this pack, it really does support us a lot. And yeah, Blaze is a fan favorite. Hush bundles, you know, kicking it. We have Cabby, who hasn't been available in like 251 days. Is that what I remember seeing on Discord? Let me check it real quick. Yeah, 352 days. So almost a year since we've seen Cabby. Not the most exciting skin, but, you know, rare if that's something you're interested in, and he's available. And then, of course, you know, the skiers like mentioned, and there you are. So if you guys like what you see, you can subscribe. I do these every day. Twitch link down below. I'm going to stream on there more, I promise. That's an empty promise because I have no... You know what? No. That's the thing about streaming. Like, I like to look at the history and punish myself. Like, oh, I haven't been streaming. But I could just end that cycle tomorrow by streaming, like the podcast, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's a thing. I haven't been really good about making those public because I spam my channel a lot as it is, but they are up on the playlist. So if you're interested, you can check out all the episodes. Why are there? Oh, because some of them are 2-parters. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.